Hello fellow humans! So today I am going to be making my Father's Day present for my dad, and you'll kind of see what I do. I don't know exactly how to describe this, but I'm guessing they're kind of like mini glass bottle terrariums and an accompanying card, which is also kind of like a hand guide to Victorian flower language. I'll kind of explain more when I get into the video, but basically that is the plan for today, so we're just going to be going through and making that. Essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get flowers and herbs and plants and stuff that would have had a meaning in Victorian flower language terms, and then I'm going to make them out of clay, pop them into like tiny glass bottles, fill it up with like glue or something so that they don't like shake around. So I'm hoping that it looks really cute and that, you know, it's also like meaningful to my dad. So I got out my polymer clay. Now ideally I would have wanted to use air dry clay for this, but that wasn't really an option, and I rolled it out with this old Hydrolite tablet container that I have, which is the perfect cylinder. But basically, I was just rolling out this clay and stuff. The reason why ideally I wanted air dry clay is because obviously I wouldn't have to bake it. And especially since I was making this on the Saturday, the day before Father's Day, I was on kind of like a time restraint. I may have started this at like, I guess about 10 p.m. at night, which isn't great. But I was kind of getting through it. The clay is obviously very malleable, and so it's really easy to mold and stuff. The only challenge with this really is the fact that it's so small, and it's really hard to work around it. But I kind of tried the best I could. Honestly, the other biggest challenge was what I was actually going to do with this clay. I wasn't sure how I was going to color this clay or how I was going to get it to, I don't know, not squish post the full making of this, because this is still, you know, modeling clay and I wasn't actually planning on baking it. So I decided that nail paint was going to be my friend because it wasn't going to rub off the things. And for some of the plants, I also just picked up some plants for my garden because I felt like that was an easy job. Now, while that process took absolutely forever, I also wanted to make a card, so I got this like actual card and I got some printer paper, and I decided that I was going to glue the printer paper inside the card so it kind of gave it like a booky feel. And after I had glued that, I started drawing in my flowers and plants and stuff. And my idea for this is that I would draw in the flowers and write down a description, not exactly like a description, but write down what their meaning was in this flower language, and then I was going to write like a meaningful message based on that meaning to my dad. So, you know, if the first two flowers, their meaning is gratitude, then I was going to write like a note of gratitude to my dad. And I figured that was a kind of cute idea, so I just went on doing it. I contemplated not mentioning this because you might not have noticed, but I feel like I have to mention it. I'm so sorry for my nails. I did the nail polish painting bit before this, and because of that, my nails are kind of dirty and I couldn't really get the nail paint off, so sorry about that. And while it may not look like much, this process actually took a while, and it was 1:20 when I was doing these bits. Like, it was pretty damn late in the night, and this happened. I honestly kind of gave up for a moment. Like, it was pretty annoying because obviously at this time of the night I really just wanted to get it done. Like, I obviously wanted to do my best. I didn't want to rush things because this is supposed to be a meaningful thing for my dad. But at the same time, I didn't really appreciate my pencil lead breaking on me like that. Like, it didn't have to challenge things for me more. This was like, you know, obviously it's getting closer to 1:30 at night, and I'm actually getting kind of delirious. So, like, what is going on? Can something just cooperate with me? But that is just me going on a side of tangent. And since I did this drawing with watercolor pencils, I just dabbed some water on a paintbrush and washed it out. Thankfully, the front cover didn't exactly take that long. I started this front cover section at 2:03 a.m. and I finished this up at 2:12 a.m. and I was in bed by 2:20. And I think that's pretty good considering that I had to get up in the morning again and continue what I hadn't finished off this time, because originally my plan was to finish everything, including bottling up those little flowers and stuff, but honestly, I could not go on at this point. I was dreadfully tired. So in the morning I bottled up all my flowers, separating them based on mostly just colour, and I added in some clear glue into the bottles and then I capped them off. Honestly, these could probably be used really nicely as like key rings or like earrings or something maybe. if you stuck some things into the cork bit and then, you know, just went with that. And I think that would be a really cute idea, but I'm just keeping them as these cute little glass terrariums. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that you continue to have a good day, and I will see you next time.